Okay, now it started.
Do you want to go on this one then?
Which
So,
one? I
yeah.
mean, this one you wanna rewatch or which one?
We can do that one. This one here on 0704. 14-5-18. That was a really good game for me.
Where, where is that one, the 07 one?
Oops, scroll up. You were there. You're going way too quick. Go down one. There.
Oh, then let's see what you did in here.
No, the one above it.
Oh, I did.
There you go.
This is the 8-10 one. This is 14-5-18 though.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's check what you did in here. Okay. You play against an Urgot with Ignite. I feel like Ignite is just a bad idea because you won't realistically ever kill Urgot as a Shen. So pretty much what your Ignite does is basically if you will down some abort and maybe your Ignite can secure a kill, but more than often it's not needed because you already got your taunt and your teammates seemingly have enough damage, so I think it's just kinda useless, you know, in this matchup to get Ignite. Plus the champion doesn't heal at all. In fact they got
Okay.
they,
TP then.
yeah, they don't even have like many healing champions, you know. It's kinda bad. I'm like, if you don't like, where do you even use Ignite correctly this game? Because it's just so hard to.
Mhm.
It's just actually so hard to. Maybe you're gonna get a sneaky kill out of it, I guess, somehow. But by the way, I don't like what you do. So there
Yeah.
is like we don't know that he's here, of course, if you look from your own perspective, right? But
Yeah.
the bad. So let me turn on the epic pen as well. Epic pen. Like, you should have like a thought process before you do this, so you don't face check and you don't ward this bush. In fact, you don't walk in here either. Here's the thing, like, his level 1 is way stronger than yours, so in here if he is you, you lose more than half of your HP. So we're gonna... oh wait, he's done. What?
Yeah. He walked out. Yeah. Got lucky.
So yeah, it's just illegal, you know, like, if you're gonna rank up a little more, an Urgot won't hesitate in here. Like, this guy in here, you see, like, I don't know why does he place this safely, but if he eat you, just like,
Basic dead.
he would lose crazy amount of HP, you know? Probably would survive, maybe you could walk away, but he would lose crazy amount of HP, right?
Mhm.
So what you should aim to do is just like walk into this bush as much as fast as possible. In fact, you can hug this side of the bush and like just stay there before Urgot arrives, you know? To level
Okay.
1 cheese, you shouldn't aim to level 1 cheese him or anything, it's just like no way you win it, you know.
Okay.
Uh, like generally what you can do in your own ranks, you can just simply, like, instead of warding this, you can keep your ward and you can just hover around, you know. You can like leave a
Yeah.
ward in here or maybe you can leave a ward for your own jungle so he doesn't get invaded. More than often low elo junglers, they don't leave a ward and go back for Oracle for themselves, and they can lose a lot of camps and they might even get killed, you know.
Okay.
That can help a lot in case the enemy jungler invades, right? So we are playing in here Shen. Oops. This is bouncing, I got a...
Manual cam. Yeah.
Where is the menu cam though?
Top second one.
Okay, so we are CSing in here. I mean, basically in the early levels you're gonna mostly CS and position as much as you can. Yep. So this Urgot just allows you to push for some reason. He's like really scared, I'm just not sure why. That's how the matchup should go, he just pressures you as much as possible in the early levels. Hey, yo, what? You don't ever taunt, like... you don't ever taunt in like an Urgot because two things he can do. He can react to your E with his own E, which means that you will get knocked back. Or what happens, he gonna E you after your own E, right? He had bomb plating up and he had his E and everything up in here, right? So if this guy doesn't ease away and he is on you, you're gonna lose a lot of HP, you know, like, here's the thing, like, this grants him on each leg 35 damage plus 2% of your HP, right? His W is just like some DPS auto attack, not a big deal. His E is the thing that scares you, the stun, the shield, the damage.
Yeah.
And it even places you behind him, which means you're gonna be a bit body blocked, which means that it's a bit harder for you to
Yeah,
deal
I
with
can't
him.
talk
And
like
there is like a
like
wave as well, right? So like taunting in is just suicide actually. It's just like the Urgot is playing for some random reason really passively. Like maybe he's scared of a level 2 Shaco gank, I guess that's why he plays like that, I assume. But you didn't really leash, so I guess he just doesn't even think so for weak side. Yeah. Okay, so in here we already see it.
First blood.
So we are live sitting in here apparently. Okay.
I let it crash because I had a feeling the jungler might have been around.
I mean, it's really hard to hold the wave against an Urgot, you know, that's the thing. Now Shaco is coming, by the way. Here you see he's not. In here he should ban probably ping Shaco for help, because he's a little bit overstepping and he wants to push his. Like in
Okay.
low elo, how things are working in lower ranks, people are not really slow pushing or anything, everybody just perma shoves into each other.
Yeah.
That's how mostly it goes, so if you just simply ping, like one other thing, I never seen this Urgot walking all the way downwards toward, you know,
Yeah.
like he was mostly in laning phase in front
hmm
of our own eyes, you know, like even if I go 15 seconds back in here, he wasn't ever like,
So
he was
when the
like hovering
wave
around, yeah.
when the wave was like that, should I be trying to thin it out, try and get a freeze, or
You don't get a freeze against an Urgot, that's the thing, you know.
okay? Right.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, it's just like, it's not likely you can hold this for any long, you know. That's how I see it. Like you can try to do it, but I don't feel like it will do anything, you know.
Okay.
Like, yeah, he just breaks it, you know, and then you're just gonna lose HP for no reason. Like against Urgot, it's really difficult to freeze as a champion that's generally weaker. So we rotate for this, he flashes. Shaco chases, you should chase too. Why did you stop staging? So
hmm
the problem is you turn back in here, right? So you have
Yeah.
ignite. If you have ignite, you're looking for these type of fights, you know.
hmm
So there's no reason for you just to randomly turn your back on your teammate. So you got the kill. Kill, you wasted your ignite. Okay. Alright. So you got the kill on that guy. I think you could ban actually just ping the Galio, but let's see if he has
Yeah, I wanted to, but then as soon as I went to ping, he
you could.
already back.
Oh yeah. Cause
I should
like
have reacted
he
quicker.
had just enough mana for an EW
Yeah.
maybe, no? Like an
Yeah.
EW. So his passive deals a lot of damage. I feel like we could just, there is a word where actually we kill him. Problem is you don't have ignite, but I feel like we kill him into, like I think if you ping him, there is a possibility.
Yeah.
It's a possibility because I don't remember them warding this bush actually. Let's see. Possibly it was warded. Oh, it's actually warded. Yeah, never mind then. People actually warded it. Okay. And here I would actually just taunt in because you have the level advantage, he's low on mana, and you have a big wave.
Yeah.
You have the buff to he's just like in a really bad position with no bomb plating. And here if you
hmm
E in, he loses lots of HP like this, something like this.
How do I know when he doesn't have bone plating? Is there a very
You
clear sign?
you
Or?
click on him and it shows.
Okay.
Or there
Right.
is another thing you can count in your own head, 45 seconds I guess.
Okay.
It's like two things you can do. But in there if you get a town done, loses like half HP, a bit more maybe, I'm not sure how much exactly. And then we can ping Galio and we dive him over a big wave, ideally.
All right.
Like alone you probably can't really dive him, I assume, yeah. It's really hard. And yeah, in here you get a oh, he fights you? Okay. So you get the recall in here. Okay. So they have 3 AD champs, you can get you're building right now Bubby's in there. I mean Warden's mail is a decent item as well against Urgot.
Okay.
I assume it would be probably the best early item you can actually ever buy against him, because he just got so much of his damage, you know.
Okay.
I mean, this item just gives you what, HP and some burn damage,
Yeah.
which is kinda good when it comes to pushing waves, but Bami Cinder is just really not a good meeting component, you know.
Okay. So build Bramble, you
No,
said?
no, not Bramble, Warden Snail. In here you could
Okay.
taunt in here you could actually taunt in. The guy is just low on items, and
Yeah. It's
I
in the
don't...
middle of my wave too.
Yeah, like you go for a taunt, it's good. You guys go for a short range. So your ignite is coming up in like 80 seconds or so. Then you should push as hard as possible. Here's
Yep.
the thing, he wants to shove this wave and he wants to get a recall. That's where you should like disallow it. Like in fact in here you should position a bit more aggressively. Like
Okay.
okay, so we are shoving this. Now we don't really know where the enemy Rengar is. There's not much to ult on right now. So I assume the guy just recalled right now. So you want to ult some ever?
Yeah, I was watching. I was ping. I think I pinged them to
Mm-hmm.
go in, but they just didn't bite on it. So here I'm just getting health in
I
case I
think
do need
shield
to.
bash is kinda useless as well in this matchup, you know? Like,
Okay.
you could just get demolish for some plates, some ever, you know? Or like later on it will deal more damage when you have some HP items. Oh, you couldn't ult this? Sorry, didn't look. Wait, what happened? So you were looking down here, but your attention just went away when Katarina arrived, or... Let's see what happened.
Yeah.
Katarina arrived. And I think there is a ward where she would actually survive that, no? She would probably survive that if you ult her. Then she doesn't get a reset. Then she doesn't get like multi-kills, because she's out of fuel right now without ultimate and ignite. But maybe she would die anyways, no? I mean, she gets eat by Katarina, but she doesn't pick up the dagger, no? Or? Yeah. But I'm not sure, like, could she W out though? I'm not sure if she has W, let's see. Probably she didn't have it, no, she didn't have it. Like, I'm just thinking, like, if you ult, maybe you waste your ultimate, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Because, like, it could be... I mean, you would give him, like, how much? 300 shield? Katarina has no abilities and she will mostly, like, basic attack, so you will, like, 300 plus, because your revitalize affects as well the shield, which is, like, I don't even know, like 40 bonus or something like that, 40, 30.
Okay.
Like 10%, I think it's 10%, 10, 5%. Yeah, I think if you ult the guy, Katarina doesn't get a kill, which means her snowball doesn't start, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Then we possibly kill Katarina, because like she wouldn't have any more ease to follow her up. And now she got like a, yeah. I kinda like snowballed into another kill.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, in theory you shouldn't push too much, honestly, with no ult up, or we have actually ult up. I mean, if he allows you to push, but I wouldn't, like if you don't ult some ever, I wouldn't really push, because setting up a freeze for him is like really bad for you, you know? Okay. By the way, you didn't have to tank these minions, you could just allow them to hit these ones. Okay. Okay, probably nothing you could do there. I think it's just really bad if you're trying to hold the freeze in here because you lost like 100 200 HP for what? Because this freeze won't last shit. That's the thing, like you shouldn't try to freeze if you can't hold it. Like you can't hold it because there isn't like any type of cover for you, you know. Um, I'm like you lost like 100 200 HP. Who you lost lots of HP in here, possibly even more, just so your freeze gets broken. And now he just all in C with his yep. So this is
Okay.
what I thought that will happen. Like
Yeah.
is the thing in matchups that you can hold your freeze and you're already dominating, you can hold the freeze, but against Urgot it just doesn't do anything, you know, it just
Yeah.
waste of HP.
And then I
It,
lose the whole.
it will last like 5 seconds and we just don't get anything out of it, just like...
Yeah.
What you can do in here right now is just ping Shaco to rotate, oh he's low actually. So he could get his red, maybe he gets 6 of that, and you could like ping Shaco to rotate up, and then
Yeah.
you, when Shaco
Stop
goes
him.
invisible, when Shaco Qs in here, goes invisible, you can ult him and your ult
Yeah.
will be invisible as well, right?
Yeah. Get free TP as well.
If you get to the lane, he needs to
Yeah.
kill this. Oh, you ult somewhere else? Oh, where did you ult though? Oh, you ulted bot lane.
He just got chain CC and couldn't kite out, so you just add everything.
I mean, Lux could even ult her now. Lux,
Yeah.
yeah, I think there is no reason for you to try to contest that. Here's the thing, like, you... Until you arrive, it takes you like 3 seconds, right? You should just kinda ask yourself, like, is the shield enough? Or do I have enough time to arrive and like do something about the situation? Or it's
Yeah.
just gone, you know?
I was
And
hoping that Tristana would W out slightly so she could start kiting.
I mean, she should
And
ban
then get
W
in.
from this area to escape, you know?
Yeah,
And
that's
if
what I was expecting, but then
and
she got chain CC'd.
and here is the thing, like, if she would like that WA wouldn't even possibly be in need of ult because the Tristana's W is not stoppable by roots. In fact, he's unstoppable when she casts it, you know.
Yep.
Okay.
Here I could probably taunt in.
Probably should play a little more with communication in here, no? Because here's the thing, like alone you can't really beat this Urgot, so if he allows you to push, I guess that's a good thing, and... Okay.
Shut down.
Well, that hurts. Okay.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Okay, so you dodge CZ, you taunt in, you W, you pop your inner, yeah, so far it's good, you flash, he dies. Okay.
Blue team double kill.
I mean, in here you probably should ban Pingalio for plates, because the
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah.
like, I'm not sure if you did do it, but the mid plates are gone, and isn't the guy really fat? He's kinda fat. It is the thing, like, if you do it alone, there's a chance Katarina will randomly roam on top and he will kill you. Or Rengar, or both. Right? Like, I feel like it's a bit unsafe for you to push this alone.
Okay.
Like, you have a ward in here, you have a ward in here, but someone still could blast cone.
Yeah. I just wanted to get it under so I could get
Yeah,
it
I
back.
feel like Rengar is not really a danger in here, it's more likely Katarina, I assume. So Rengar, if he's missing, is not really a big deal. So we are pushing. Maybe we can take a plate and... Okay, you just get out.
So I know he's in my minions, so that's why I decided to turn again.
So yeah, you managed to outplay him.
And then, yeah.
Alright, so it's a 1-for-1 apparently, which is a bit bad because he will maybe take plate, so he doesn't care. Okay.
So I'm pinging the Shaco saying that I got ult. And I'll be up.
Wait, there is a fight on bot lane, you know? Like I'm not sure if you noticed in time, but when you're in the base, when you're dead, you're buying your items. After you brought your items, you're looking everywhere on the map, you know?
Yeah.
For,
I think I was really focused on top lane because I knew Urgot was there and I knew
yeah,
that
but it's
my
like,
Galio was
I mean, there wasn't like anything that you should look on the top lane, no? Like what would happen to this Shaco? He would Q away, you know? He would just Q away in worst case scenario. Maybe you were looking for maybe a Rengar, but the thing is like on bot lane people are fighting, so if you see like like for example you see like, yeah, I mean you see it on your map, you know, that people are on top of each other, which means
Yeah.
mostly means that they are doing something in here, right? So then my camera is in here, not on something that may or may not happen, because here's the thing, like you can save only one person at once, you know? You can
Yeah.
save like
Yeah.
both of them, right? So like one has to go anyways, you know? Like it's either
Yeah.
Gali or this guy.
Yeah.
Oh well, Tristana doesn't double use again. I think with the W from Tristana's part, she was actually waiting for your ultimate, that's why she W'd in.
I just spawned though. At that point. That's
Um,
I just spawned. So I don't think my ult would have been in time anyway.
you just spawned, yeah, but here's the thing, like, when you're dead, you're still looking bot lane, you know?
Yeah, still like yeah. Okay.
Like, you had like, you just now came out of the base, you had time, even now you had time to click on her, you know? Then like we possibly turn over this fight. Oh, we will the Lulu. We get maybe a kill. Yeah, good.
So I know it's Katarina, so I'm pinging her off, but she stays. So I'm trying to zone a wee bit.
Okay, we hit
Yeah.
her.
Well, that's this a little bit.
I think you shouldn't even down the Katarina, you should man just auto attack her, she dies, then you down the Lux, no?
Yeah.
It was just like, I think it was just kinda useless for you to down her. Just saying here you auto attack her, it's really good and all that. Like wouldn't she just die from one more auto or something? She actually would die from the tower as well, like if we E the Lux. Yeah, like there was a tower shot.
Yeah.
And
I didn't notice in the midst of
Lulu,
everything.
yeah, like when she just went overstepped on their tower, right?
Yeah.
Cause like she wanted
She
to, yeah. So in here,
she entered this game a lot.
yeah. So in here, if we down the Lux, we possibly get a double kill, which is like really good for us because if Lux is not around in here, we can dive more easily the Ezreal that's upcoming. So here's the thing, like they're gonna die at different times.
Yeah.
Ezreal died before at he has 8 seconds. This guy will die now. He will have like 20 seconds, 30 seconds, which means Shaco and Galio can really easily dive the Ezreal that will be isolated, you know.
Mhm.
But right now, when Galio was mid, like after this fight finishes, should ban ping him just to cover top lane, honestly.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like one thing you can do so he don't lose out minions and plates on top side. Ideally that's what he should do, is just rotate. But I don't think so he's gonna pick up realistically anything in here.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah, like in here he's just not even Predator here. Or maybe actually? Rengar decided to it, okay.
Turret plating will fall soon. Killing spree.
Okay. That's a lot of plates that are gone, huh?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
at this point, by the way, there is like another thing you can do. Tristana died recently, if you just ping her to rotate on top lane with Lulu. They shouldn't be on the bot side of the map because you're covering bot side already, you know. So they need, like, these guys need to rotate upwards, you know, for this tower.
Yeah. Yeah.
No way they rotate on the same lane that you are, because that just means that we're gonna waste too many resources.
Yep.
Like you're already picking up this, so there's just no reason for that. One thing you can do in here if you wanna be sneaky, like you could just go like clear the wave, pretend Eureka, you sneak up in the blast cone, then you get on
Yeah.
E on the looks, you know, and the likeliness is really high that gonna connect, because I feel like people are not expecting that, not
Yeah.
at least in these ranks. Or
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
So here I was just really worried about the Urgot getting loads of plates.
yeah, here's the thing, like I don't feel like it was worth actually. Like he went down, I think he got like 2 kills. Probably the kill on the Rengar you shouldn't even take, but if you would allow it to Galio take it, you could just hover around to get the XP, but I don't think so it's good for you to take the kill.
Yeah.
Um,
That's just me being greedy.
yeah, like I think in here the communication was the problem, because if Galio rotated up, then let's say maybe Urgot would take 1, maximum 2 plates, but the
Yeah.
minions wouldn't be gone, you know, neither the tower. Because it's just kind of a bummer to give a full plate at the first tower, because now guy is a bit stacked, you know, with gold.
Yeah.
So now we push, wait our ultimate until it's up on rotation.
So because I've bomb usage, I just try and get into the middle of the wave.
Yeah, you're burning everything in there. I mean, I don't think so there is a reason for you to push this, like... Tower has just so much HP, and
Yeah.
is the thing, like... You can maybe take some of his HP down, but there are so many
Roam mage.
people missing on the map,
Yeah.
and I'm not sure, like, here's the thing, I don't think so they will try to contest this, you know? This rake, so what could happen, they could collapse on you really easily, the people that were missing. Then again, like, you don't really get much out of this, so what I would do is just possibly just proxy the wave at this point, or get the Gromp
Okay.
or anything. Like, if now they are revealed, right? Katarina is revealed, right? So at this point everybody is revealed, so it should be safe, but you shouldn't like walk under the tower, you know, and just hit it when like 4 people are missing. You should just like
Yeah.
try to back
Wait a
off,
second.
sit in the bush, you know, and when people appear, you know,
Yeah.
then we can like do something, but chances are they're gonna collapse on you, you know, because you're really overextending.
Yeah.
Where did you ult? Oh, you didn't ult, you TP'd, uh-huh. Oh, there were so many people stacking on top of each other, I didn't even see who did you ult. So you back up. You back up, you look for an ultimate. Oh, you ulted the Listen. You don't wanna take it for yourself. In this game I saw like the match history, you know, you had way too much kills on Shen, which you shouldn't have, you know, like there are like 2 carry champions, Tristana, Shaco, maybe even Galio in these ranks, right? I think you're soaking too much kills, you know, as Shen.
Okay. The Galio is just, I looked at his history and I did not trust him from the start. It was his second game as Galio ever, so I was not confident about him.
So now we are rotating up, we are buying Thornmail.
Thornmail is just a standard second item I've been building.
Yeah, that's what
And-
usually people get.
Yeah. We're definitely rotated down here.
No, you should commit for this fight, honestly, no?
I was hoping the Rengar would pop back towards me.
Oh yeah, maybe it could be it as well, but I feel like he would just take that finish.
Yeah.
Now we wanna take Herald, we have time for that, but I think Shaco would just solo it, like 3 people are dead, Lux is bot lane, the guy can solo it, you know, with his clone.
Okay.
What you should then do is just cover mid lane, you pick up the minions and you disallow Katarina from getting this tower, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, like I think her next wave is like close to her that will show up to push. But I don't feel like you're needed in here, you know, to secure this. So maybe get the top wave or anything. But I would just stay mid lane so we can see if Katarina rotates up, you know, so we follow her, or
Okay.
I assume we like speed up the process of taking Kuseraz, which is like kinda good.
That's what I wanted. I just wanted to take it quickly because I was aware that Katarina was mid.
Yeah, like
So
it was fine because the wave wasn't really around her to get this tower apparently. Like the wave was like really, it was
yeah.
cleared by somebody apparently. Shaco goes for a herald. Okay. You missed Izzy and it's gone.
Yeah, plays dead. He's only predators.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Honestly, you guys shouldn't leave like this. You should just stay in here with Shaco, and I think there is a good chance Ringal will come up because he doesn't want to share XP and gold with the
Yep.
Urgot, so if you guys just sit in
Yeah.
here, then there is like a good chance you guys will just kill him, you know, because he wants to get the mid wave, the upcoming one, the wolves, or maybe he wants to rotate for his bot side jungle.
Yeah.
But
We
he
do that
does.
against.
Yeah, like I don't think so you guys wanna like back off like that, because like at least in these ranks the chances are really good that he gonna like fall for that, you know. Or what do you guys do? You guys sit here?
Yeah, we sit here. Yeah, we wait.
I mean you guys can wait for Urgot I assume, right? So we can maybe kill the Urgot. Okay. One thing you guys could do before we try to kill Urgot, maybe you should then pop this plant and maybe
Yeah,
this
take
one.
it away. Yeah.
That would make it safer, but would note that he will face check this, like probably should then walk for the wave, right?
Yeah.
But I assume he's dead anyways, no? Or?
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
They taunt him, he flashes. Okay,
Yeah.
right, fine.
But definitely take away the Blasco. Yeah.
Yeah, like there isn't much
100%.
reason to leave off this Blescon,
Yeah.
you know? So sometimes that's like the escape route that they can get, you know?
Yeah.
You need to just try to better. You need to couldn't do anything or what? Oh wait, you could then save the Lulu. Okay. The guy has permanently Predator up, but he never uses it. But if you have a
Yeah.
Predators, so it's not up apparently, or what? So now it's up. At this point you should just ping his Predator if you can, and then just ping your ultimate, and then he will realize what's going on. I think there is no tower. Oh, there is one tower actually. Okay. So Ringar ults as well, so let's see if you do anything in here. Damn, yeah, like you're really keeping that ult for the next game. Like here's the thing, like it's more important for you to save someone's life and get a kill on
Yeah.
Rengar than
Well,
get
I
some
actually
CS.
I couldn't see Rengar at that point since it was his ult until he actually
So the
leaped.
thing, like you see, like there is like a mark on your Tristana when Rengar ults. You know, you don't see Rengar
Yeah.
because he's invisible, but it gets marked by
Yeah, that's
this.
something I got. Okay. Yeah.
And like I think there was like a vision, like he ulted from this area, no?
I'm not sure.
I like think I legit saw him on the map, but let's see it again. Yeah, he was actually walking left.
Yeah. So I should have just instantly. Yeah. Okay.
Like here's the
100%.
thing, like if you see a skirmish, you're like what you can do, you just auto attack A click these and just allow your character to hit these minions, you deal damage with Bami Cinder, then like you move your camera as well and see what you can do, right?
Yeah.
So you can like double task these things, and in here we could then kill him, we could then save Tristana, right? And that would be more valuable than some bit of minions.
Yeah. Okay.
Like your shield should be really big at level 11, so it should be able to save. Should be enough, yeah. Oh, you commit with TP? Yeah. The Shaco was a good ultimate to TP the Shaco. Okay, so we kill her. We kill her.
So at this point I'm just pinging the tower.
No, you shouldn't take the tower. Like, the tower splits up in 3 people. The gold, don't need this gold. What you need is just to rotate up and steal the cracks. Should be safe. Mostly should be safe because you're tank enough. Urgot is top side. These people can kill you. You have some cover. Um, I'm like, I mean, there's a world where it's gone actually because Rengar, yeah, actually it's probably gone if I think about it, but Crux, like, not Crux, I
Yeah.
mean, Scuttle Scrap should be up mid-wave or Gromp or anything really, but you don't really need to share this gold with your teammates.
Okay.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
I wanna team
Okay,
Reyka,
big
like,
two people.
when is Rey
Yeah.
coming? Do we see it, or... Where can we see
Drake.
the Drake time?
Yeah, they got rid of that, I think.
Oh, it's not
Involved
shown
it.
in the replay.
Mm.
So you got your Thornmail right now.
And here I feel like I'm snowballing, so I start building demonic. So I go up here just to deal with the Urgot. Because I knew he was pushing it.
Killing spree.
Jó,
Rampage.
annyit. Jó, szia.
Red team has slain the dragon.
Alright, I'm
Red
back.
team's turret has been destroyed.
Not much happened so far apparently. I gonna need to leave for 1 minute. I'm gonna come back soon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm back.
Alright.
Eating these minions apparently. Sweet. Um, I mean, is the thing like one person showed up, one person showed up. You got a backup right now to drop the pressure. We just don't see so much on the map, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like we have our ultimate as well. We don't wanna be in the middle of the fight when we look to ult down in here, you know.
Yeah.
There's not much reason. Like here's the thing. Like what's gonna happen? Somebody gonna appear. They're gonna clear the wave. Probably you can get the tower anyways, cause you have like little to no pushing power. There's not much reason for you to overstep like this, you know.
Yeah.
Like if you wanna ever do this, you need to ward this, then you need to lay down a control ward in this area, maybe lay down a ward in here, you know,
Yeah.
but it's just like so much danger to even like go into the ward range because you just like collapse on you.
I think this Katarina was watching mid.
But I assume as tank as you are, probably it's like really hard for them to ever kill you if I think about
Yeah.
it. Like you can just
Yeah.
see away maybe, no? It's really hard for them to kill you. Oh my god, what are these builds as well? Oh,
Yeah.
probably yeah, probably they don't have like enough damage to kill you. So you could just cube by the way for a shield so you don't lose HP, you know? So you're looking on the mid lane, nothing happens in here. Get ulted by Lux. We're gonna push in here probably, no? Or what do we wanna do? Probably you shouldn't even be mid lane, you should be top right now, like your pushing power is like 100 damage, minus 38% of it. It's,
Yeah.
it's not much, plus you don't wanna like share gold with them, you know. What you should
Okay.
then do, since you have ultimate up, what you can do is just probably get the next top wave,
Yeah. Just
maybe
keep
get
pushing on that
Gromp,
whole thing.
right? Like there's not much reason I see you being in here, honestly. Yeah, like if you have ultimate up, you shouldn't aim to cook with Shen, you know.
Yep.
So now you saw the Rengar ults. Do we ult somebody? We taunting him? In here you need to hold your finger on your ult. Oh, you missed the sound? Oh, you could then flash that by the way. I'm not
I
sure.
was mainly just zoning him away because I didn't want him to burst or.
It's the thing, I think if you would flash the guy, then they wouldn't have smite for Drake, you know. I mean Baron.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
it's just free, but I assume he would be zoned anyways of the Baron. Kinda whatever. Kinda whatever. So, can we force Baron? I mean Shaco is a bit low. Probably not, probably just too forced to get it. Okay. Okay. So now we buy our demonic embrace. I mean, what you could then buy is redemption as well, an option instead of demonic embrace, but I guess this is fine as well. That's because like it affects your your passive
Yeah.
shield, and healing is not bad, I assume, right? Just gives like an extra layer of healing and better team. Like here's the thing, like our team is really like it's a bit more so team fight oriented. We can get picks as
Yeah.
well, I assume, right? But in team fights, most of them should fall off because they have two assassins that are generally not good in team fights. Instead of demonic, redemption would be a bit more defensive with some damage. I would rather go for that, or either for magic resist if they have like 2 AP champions but they aren't really too strong.
Here I'm just pushing while I'm watching mid.
Tristana commit. Not much happens, you can keep pushing probably. That hurts, okay, so she just got fixed. Well, probably you should just ping your teammates to do Baron right now because realistically your team can push in here since they got a good wave clear, like Tease and Urgot got a little bit of wave clear as well. Likely what's gonna happen, they can't probably get anything in here, so they should just aim to get Baron and
Yep.
you will just keep the pressure on with your ultimate up. So
Mhm.
in here you should then just ping them to Baron, because it's
Yeah,
like
I
really
think
good
that
win.
was.
Like the
I think
wave
that
is really
was.
far as well, you know. The wave is really far, so
Yeah, I think I was telling him to go there.
Blue team double kill.
I'll finally arrive.
Killing spree.
Okay, so pressure. Probably gonna pick up these camps, no? Or what do we do?
I think I just go for the tower.
I mean, with our zero pushing power, we don't wanna... Can we even take this tower? I feel like Galio gonna die in here. Like, probably you should just ping him away. Like, if you step up to get this tower, we'll kinda like mind control him to get this
Mhm.
tower as well, you know?
I
Feel
think at
like...
this point I'm pinging Rengar.
Like Rengar
Um,
Katarina could just randomly show up from nowhere.
yeah, I was telling him to back off. Like, yeah,
Honestly, I think if you taunted him, he would be dead before he gets
yeah,
4 stacks, no?
yeah,
Like,
I
I
think
think
so.
he would just be dead, like, he have so much damage. Probably he would be
Yeah,
dead in there, no?
got
'Cause, like,
3 level
Galio was
lead on
here.
him.
Like, Galio was here as well, he could just throw in a Q and he would be 100% dead then. Okay.
Yeah,
So
got a
what we want
massive level
right
lead.
now, what we want to do right now is just like steal these camps as much as you can, and maybe just camp for Rengar possibly. You could even like sit in here for oh, you should just cover him.
Yep.
Taunt? Maybe you should taunt him. If you by the way, if you taunt him, it cancels his ultimate, you know, because he
Okay.
is forced to auto attack you, which means he won't have ultimate anymore, you know. I think that's like Shen's ultimate is actually the only thing, and maybe Ramus's is the only thing that can actually cancel his ultimate. Because they force the champion to auto attack you, which means it just doesn't work anymore. Or maybe Galio's W as well, that's like another taunt in the game. And here we could just bring the team, no? We get the Urgot kill. We don't get the Urgot kill then. Do we?
I think we do. Yeah, so I pushed that wave because I see how pushed up we were. So I wanted to let our wave catch up a wee bit.
Okay, so we keep pushing in here. Oh, we don't really ult the Lulu, do we? Okay.
The Lulu was ending the whole game. We'll see later on. She just walks up and that's the hitter.
Unstoppable.
Yeah, but maybe they're playing like this because they know they have a Shen in the team, so if you ult him, you would just bait Ezreal into dying, you know?
Yeah, I
Maybe
guess.
that was his thought process, who knows, right? I mean, let's hope that was his thought process, right? Because like in here, he was like directly overstepping, so he had her own ultimate, you know, he had the polymorph, right?
Mhm.
Gives her 530 HP, your ultimate over 700, 1000 shield, right? How much?
Yeah.
A lot, right? So in here I don't think so the Lulu misplayed. If this is what she was thinking of, that you're gonna ult her and we're gonna kill
Yeah.
the Ezreal because she's gonna be a good bait target, then it was really your mistake, cause like we could really easily turn this over, you know?
Okay.
Like
Yep.
like every time your teammates die, it's partially your mistake cause we didn't ult, you know?
Mhm.
Like maybe some people are maybe waiting for your ultimate, you know?
Yeah.
That's the thing as well. And here we could ban ult, no? Or maybe we don't... Oh yeah, we could ban ult the Shaco. So, when the guy was something like this, you know, so here's the thing, like if you know for a reason there is like a champion with an invisibility or with a big dash, like a Zeki, Shaco was positioning something like this, Rengar was in here, right? If you would ult the Shaco before he goes in, he queues in, your ult is invisible in
Yeah.
his queue, then we would get really easily a pick, you know? You just gotta keep
Yeah.
your eyes peeled. Like even now when he jumps over the wall he could ban ult him, so we just get the
Yeah.
Rengar kill. I mean he kinda
Yeah.
missed his box as well, honestly. Oh he missed okay.
Everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he missed kinda lots of things, but if he would we just would secure that. This point of the game your ultimate hasn't got too much cooldown as I know. Oh, 1005.
So
But
decent.
that Rengar kill would be really good cause they don't have smite anymore to contest, you know,
Yeah.
the Baron, so
Yeah. So bar.
it'll be pretty. You want shots?
The ping Baron. I think we were really troll. I was hoping they would come up. Or the Lulu would come up at least. And then this play was really troll. I really fucked up on this part.
Hold up. So Tristana jumps in, she has no she has double, oh she blasts count, she doesn't W. You really probably could just ult the Tristana, you would give
Yeah.
her more than 1000 shield, then she would be able actually to W out, you know.
Yeah.
Like in here, oh he didn't assist the kill, Oh you ulted, who did this? Oh he didn't ult anybody, okay. Wait, what did you ult though? You ulted someone, but I don't see it. He actually ulted somebody apparently. Shaco, you ulted Shaco, no?
Or oh.
Like your ult went on cooldown, but it doesn't seem like you ulted anybody. Like. Oh, you ulted Tristana. Problem is you kinda ulted her at full HP, which means your shield is significantly lower.
Yeah.
Like, I assume if you shield her like under 60%, right? Then it's shown under 60%, you get the biggest shield, you know?
Yeah,
Then
she would have been.
which
Yeah.
which enables her to tank maybe one or two more tower shots, right?
Hmm.
I mean, possibly she would die anyways, right? I think I just deal so much worse damage.
Hmm.
So we force this Baron, or what do we do?
Yeah, I wanted to force it and I wanted the Lulu to come, but Lulu never came and we ended up dying and losing it.
I mean, never really pinged the Lulu though.
Well, I was pinging it before, I believe. Where is it? Could be wrong. But on the way and stuff. I'm pinging the Lulu off the Urgot, but she, for some reason, stays. Keeps trying to lane against them.
Problem is Lux can steal it really easily.
Yeah.
I think it's just bad. I think it's just bad if you guys do it because you guys don't have really a execute damage for this Baron. Like,
Yeah.
what I see Lux will just probably E ult or QE will
Yeah.
steal it. Like, it's just a bit too forced and yeah.
Yeah. This was the troll play of the game.
Like,
Big mistake.
like I assume if Lulu rotated, then this Baron would be gone because of her E.
Yeah.
I assume she would auto attack Q it as well.
Yeah.
W gives attack speed, probably it would be gone, right? Just some items. Let's see what does she have in her inventory. But she's kinda low on HP though. Maybe she went in a fight on mid lane. Who knows?
Yeah, she was sitting there trying to lane
Oh
against the
yeah.
Urgot.
Yeah, I mean she has stuff as well. Yeah, this would be probably gone. But if you don't see the Lulu moving, then I probably wouldn't really bother, you know, to
Just
take
call it. Okay. Yeah.
Just leave it then, because likely you guys gonna just donate it, huh? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. That was the worst play of the game for sure.
Blue team has slain Baron Nashor.
you got like a big chunk of gold as well at the end of the bounty.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
So in here what happens is just pretty much this roll here. good fighting here apparently.
Shut down.
I mean, when is this Drake even coming? Cause it's kinda weird that you rotated up for the wave. Like, if you have time to get the wave and rotate for Drake, then it's like fine, but you don't have ultimate in here.
Mhm.
This is
So I
close
think
to
it's 30
so...
seconds.
I mean, at
30.
this point you should probably start to rotate downwards, you know? I'm not sure how much does this have, 30-40 seconds right now.
Yeah, 32. There it is. Pinged it.
32 for Drake, so you have time to rotate for that shit. Got your force of nature. I mean, one thing would be interesting as well if you had Spirit Visage and Redemption, and that would mean that you would actually heal for a lot, you know?
Yeah.
And you would
I've
shield
never
for a
built the
lot.
redemption, but I've seen one of the higher elo Shens are doing it, which is interesting.
I mean, your team really wants to team fight in here, you know, cause they fall off,
Yeah.
you know? Like, they fall off in a 5 and 5v5, you know?
Yeah.
Position.
Yeah, so I positioned on the wall because I want to help the Shackle, but then that happened. So I wanted to help the Drake out.
Probably you just wanna de-aggro the Drake, no? Or
Yeah.
maybe secure
I knew we had a Tristana, so I was feeling confident that we would be able to take it.
so it sounds like
So I pinged to just take the tower so we just push the wave.
Shut down.
Alright, there is another thing what I assume you could ban though, you could ban go Turbo Chem Tank is little Frostfire, then it's like easier to get the pick on these guys. And maybe even on these guys as well, you know. But again, like Frostfire is not bad because it provides you like a better wave clear, I assume.
Yeah. I used to build Titanic Hydra if I thought it was snowballing a lot,
Kill.
but I feel like me being just really tanky.
Yeah, that's just like one thing I'm not quite sure, like if Demonic Embrace is really worth for you, like it does 1000 damage, it gives you like 100 to 80, 124.
Yeah.
I
Just
don't
need
know.
me for the Urgot.
I mean, you have some AP scaling, so it shouldn't be that bad, right? You have some AP scaling here.
Mhm.
Possibly it's better than... possibly it's better than Tiny Kidra, but there's a problem, like they don't really have too many high HP champions except like Urgot, you know, so...
Yeah.
The 2% damage is not much, and the problem is you don't really have ranged abilities like a Zyra or a Brand, so
Yeah.
how you apply it is just by out-attacking people, you know, and
Yeah.
it's not consistent enough, like you don't do it enough to get like a better value out of Demonic Embrace, you know.
Okay, so you think Titanic could probably be a better snowball item?
Titanic, right? It gives you a good wave clear, gives you like a big chunk of damage, right?
Yeah, better health as well.
The only problem is it's a bit more expensive, but like the other thing, like Tiamat from it is really good as an item from someone else allowed, so like
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
Shut down. Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, look at the Lulu. This is what I mean with the ending part. She just walked up and let them hit her for no reason.
What happened to Psycho?
I don't know, I just played it badly.
You ulted the Galio, I assume?
No, I think I just walk in.
So that is kind of like a short process. They walk in. Okay. Wanna kill the Lux probably, right?
Yeah, I wanted the Lux, and I think I left expecting the Galio to finish her, and they just.
Probably should need the Lux, no? So we get like an escape route as well, so it's like... we can't fight Rengar neither Urgot, that's the problem, since Urgot is just so tank and Rengar just does such a massive damage, I don't think so ever can. That's the problem. Like we got the Lux and we try to keep them in one place until they are running. Maybe I really fed in here apparently.
Yeah, Shackle was very good this game.
This is like soul for you guys as well. Please you have your ultimate up from last fights. Now we can maybe get a good ult down on Shackle.
Yeah, my team kept trying to surrender for some reason. I think it was the Lulu.
Team's inhibitors will come soon.
Shackle misplayed this quite a lot.
Do you want? Let's visit this time. Turn 3? Oh. You still get it though? Oh, that's unfortunate. Probably now you don't wanna try to secure the Baron, cause Lux will just steal it. I mean the Drake. If you want to get it, probably you need to like pull it out, but then still chances are that Lux just gonna steal it away with her E and ult or just her ultimate. She got like the level 16 ult, which is like 1000, in between like 1700 damage. Well, I just don't think so we can ever secure this. Like, if I check this out, yeah, she has like 900. Like, she will probably steal it. Like, I don't feel like it's a good idea. What you should do is just probably try to rotate around, get to pick on her, or we should just try to fight them, you know, with our team.
Yeah.
Drake is just not secureable, we will just leash it for them. Oh, we are a bit late on taunting there. Oh wait, he didn't W either. I didn't W the Lulu. I didn't W the Lulu in time, you know, before she died. Like in here, like you could ban like EW faster, you know.
Yeah.
So like she doesn't just die. Not gonna lie, like Urgot has 15 damage there. I mean, we gotta wait for a shake, alright? Probably don't wanna be around. I mean, I don't think. Oh, she didn't work in time. Well, like, this was a bad idea. Just like looks as if being bad in here, you know.
Mhm.
You could just
You
like
got
really
lucky now.
easily secure this Drake from you guys. Just for some reason the guy wasn't reactive enough. Okay, so we secured the sword. Very good.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Skip. I mean, at this point you probably wanna push top lane, because top is not open, mid and bot is already open, so there is not much you guys wanna do in here. Like, ideally alone you should be on top lane, then just look to ult down some ever, but maybe you can guys end? Possibly you guys can end this, no?
Yeah, I was pinging the end.
Like, Katarina is useless in this fight, then there are like two guys that are defending. They're kinda one-shotting this super minion though, like... I think they're just one-shotting the wave, you know, that's the thing. Like,
Mm.
I don't know how do you guys end this. Yeah, like, took a shit ton of damage towards the cannon, you know. Oh, they just fall for the shake-off honey, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's fall for the shake-off honey now. At this point of the game, we should just go under tower and tank it so we end this game faster, you know.
Yep, I think that's what I do as well. Yeah. The guy
Okay.
was almost 5k health or something.
Yeah, apparently Katarina actually went AFK.
Yeah, he was tilted.
I feel like Shen was a really good pick in here because they had like 2 assassins. Okay.
No? What was it?